Hello truckers, welcome back to SnowRunner and a beat up Royal BM, because I beat the crap out of this thing getting it here from Drowned Lands. I don't remember the name of the map I got to go through to get here, and now we're back on the Rift. I got a right front tire that's blown, my suspension is completely shot, but luckily pulling in here, it's going to solve all my issues. Let's go ahead and put the parking brake on just for a second, and I'm going to turn off the engine here for a second. I said turn off the engine. Yeah, so this was on the Drowned Lands map where we rolled it down the river a couple episodes ago, and we were repairing something. I think we're repairing something. Either way, let's go ahead. I need to top this off with fuel from driving a little over here. All that damage you saw was from one bump. I hit a rock apparently and just beat the living daylights out of the Royal BM. But now it's all good. I had no worries. I'm like, okay, I know when I get to that fuel station over here on the Rift, we're going to be all set. The first task we're doing today, hopefully we can get a couple done, is we got to deliver cement to 4 places. I thought about bringing a trailer, but since we're not going too far, this map is rather small-ish. Yeah, we got 4 locations here, and I don't know if it says a resupply point, so I don't know if it's unlimited supply of cement, or it's going to be one of those places where you can get like 2, 3, 4 things of cement, and that's it. Don't know. But it does say resupply point, so I'm going to assume that it's okay. Let's see, where are we here? We are here, okay. We're going to go back out to here. Yep, we're going to map this on out here. I don't mind mapping things out. It's kind of like your personal GPS. And we're going to get to here. And of course, when we get to here, we're going to take a couple of new tasks. May not do them today, but we'll get them done. There is, at the end of last episode, when I was leaving with the Tuz, there's a Finders Keepers here. There's a truck here that, since I had the Tuz, I put all the fuel from the roof rack in, and I did all the repairs I could from the Tuz. The Tuz is back at the gas station right next to us, by the way. But we may try to recover that with a White Western Star. I don't know where I got to go with it, but it says Finders Keepers. So I'm thinking I get to keep it when I'm done. I forgot. Either way, let's go ahead and get the gears in motion here. I'm trying to remember, because I used to glue this up quite a bit before. I think cement is, I should be able to fit 2 pieces of cement on here, or I'm getting it mixed up with concrete blocks. I think the concrete blocks are the long slabs, or they call concrete slabs. Yeah, I forget. But I think the cement, we should be able to fit 2 in here. And yeah, like I was saying, since it's such a short distance from where we got to pick the cement to our location that we need to go, no sense of bringing a trailer. We'll just make the trips back and forth. Bringing a trailer, yeah, it kind of bogs you down quite a bit. So yeah, we're not going to go ahead and do a trailer. If we're going long distance from one location to another, maybe use a trailer. Or, you know, if the pickup location is like on asphalt and you can go quite a ways and not have to go into mud, or it's not too bad. Kind of like in Wisconsin, or is it? No, Michigan. So Smithville Dam, I think there's a lot of places where you can probably use a trailer, bring a lot of the material with you, and then use another vehicle and unload from that vehicle and put it into a new vehicle or a different vehicle, and then go up the harder terrain. But I think this is the first time I've been through this part of the map. Let's not flip over right at the beginning. Alright, so this is not too much fun. Gotta be careful of that. I don't know if I could be coming back this way or not. Don't know. I'm just going to get the cement first and then try to figure out the way to get to where we gotta go. Yeah, so sometimes looking at the map, it's like, oh, it doesn't look that bad. Then you take the road and it's like, oh, okay, wait a minute. And other times you're looking at the map, it's like, no, I don't want to go through there. And then you finally go through that section, then you realize it's not as bad as it looked. The map, to me, sometimes deceives you. I don't know if the devs did it on purpose to try to have fun with us, or what. At least that's the way I view things on the map. Alright, up through here. I just realized I don't even have all-wheel drive. Oh, yeah, sorry, I do. When did I turn that on? I don't know. It must be when I got in the map. I must have turned it on right away. No diff lock on the Royal BM, though. So, I'm not sure if I needed the crane or not, but I was like, you know what? Even if I don't you know, to load up if I don't need the crane, it's good to bring it with you. At least have one vehicle with the crane. I must have been here because there's the watchtower here. I did unlock the watchtower, right? Yeah, it says launch observation. So I took care of the watchtower. So maybe I've already accepted these contracts / task in here. If I didn't, though, we will go ahead and show task. Alright, so I've already taken that one. And there's another one right here. My guess is I took that one as well. No, I didn't. Okay, go figure. Alright, now I'll just pull forward here. And I'm going to get myself turned around first before I load on up. There's another trailer right there. A lot of trailers on this map. Yes, we want cement, so let's go ahead and load. And load. And I'm not sure why my truck's stalled there, but that's fine. Okay, so do I fancy going on down through the woods here, or am I going to drive all the way? No, let's do the smart thing, because we came through on this road. Let's go ahead and mark it. Yeah, we'll take this road on down to here, and then we'll mark it that way to remind me I'm going that way. I'm not sure about this crossing here. It's going to be a bit of a ravine. And what I'll try to do is we'll go to the furthest house first and get those two done and work our way back. Alright, let's go ahead and put it in low gear plus. Doesn't say trailer discovered, but I saw it drop down, so it's one I could use. I wonder why they got a lot of fuel trailers on this map. Seeing that we got a fuel station here. Maybe for future purposes, or maybe it's on task and contracts I have not gotten to yet. Is it 1 cement per house? It is. Okay. So if everything goes well, 2 trips. Now, what I may do, depending on my fuel situation, is after we get done with the first delivery, I'll look at my fuel and see how it's going. I may go back to the fuel station, top off with fuel, and repairs if needed. But if we haven't used half of our fuel, then I may just come back, get the other 2, and try to make it. And if we don't, not a big deal. We'll just grab the Tuz and put a winch to one of the fueling trailers and bring it on over and give the Royal BM some fuel. Actually, I could just bring the Tuz over and bring it some fuel on the roof rack. Right, how is this ravine here? This ravine, okay, doesn't look bad. Let's see what happens when I start going down in it. Does it lean one way or the other? I mean, it looks okay. Let's take it easy. And that was not easy. And yeah, so this is what's happening. My front bumper now is digging in. Oh, I don't know what it was, but when I was going to shift gears and back up, also I saw something settle. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, it's settled in. Let me try going forward. Might have been a log or something under the mud that we couldn't see. Well, I don't want to say that was my, that was my biggest concern, that little spot there, but we'll see as we keep on going down through here. I'm guessing I went through here with the Tuz to go up to the watchtower, remembering how I went around this map. But the Tuz and Royal BM are, of course, different vehicles. But I think this road wasn't that bad at all. Always got to be careful when your truck starts bouncing up and down. It's probably a good idea to kind of slow down just a bit. Let's try to stay out of the water for the most part. Stay kind of on the side in case I need a winch to something. But I remember, I don't want to say I remember exactly the first time I upgraded this Royal BM to being what it is, you know, getting the race suspension, you know, the right gearbox, I don't have the best engine in here. Well, what they would call the best engine. The upgraded engine gets a little bit better fuel mileage, but it loses a little bit of power to weight on the horsepower. So I got the second to best engine in here. I wasn't really too concerned about saving fuel. So here is one. Okay, so there's one done. And I will just mark it. I said mark it. There we go. So looking at the fuel, I'm thinking we can just go right on back, get the other two, and bring it on down. It looks easy enough, but I'm going to try not to get too confident and just drive around without really thinking about things. All right, I came through here once, and that way was no problem. This way, oh, even with the winch on, it's like, no, don't really feel like going through. I've always enjoyed driving the Royal BM. Been very good to me. This and the White Western Star. Alright, 2 down. I will go ahead and mark my way back because, you know, I may get lost. And I should be good from there on out, I would hope. Alright, let's go reverse. You know what, since it's getting to be nighttime, let's go ahead and fast forward to 6 a.m. I do love that feature in SnowRunner to where it's like, you know, if you want to work in the night, that's fine, but as for making videos at nighttime, yeah, not good for your viewing pleasure. But I can see where some people, if they were like to go hard mode, you know, make it challenging. I've seen some people on YouTube doing that. Well, I didn't watch their videos, but I've seen where, you know, they don't advance time. There's no resetting vehicles, all that kind of stuff. That might be a little bit too much for me, because I do like to roll my vehicles over. Well, I do it a lot. I don't like to do it. So I'm trying to figure out, should I just bring the Tuz back on down and grab that truck and bring it back to the service station and service it that way and then refuel it, or bring the White Western Star down. The thing is with the White Western Star, yeah, because I could repair it and then I could just take the fuel out of the tank of the White Western Star and top it off that way. When I put the task back on, we'll see how much more I got to go on repairing that vehicle. I wasn't sure also if I was going to get a video of SnowRunner out this week or not. I got a busy week. And I got home today, did some work around the house. And I don't feel tired tonight. Usually I go to bed around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, but I'm feeling kind of full of energy here, so I'm getting the episode done. So if I sound a little tired, it's because it's later than my usual time I go to bed. as I hear the cuckoo clock in the background in the game. Maybe the game's trying to tell me, yeah, you should be going to bed here. I really wish they would bring some of the aspects of the terrain and the mud terrain and all that to Farming Simulator. Maybe not as much as SnowRunner is, but to at least bring some of it to it. Maybe it'd be too much for the game to handle. Yeah, we are doing good. We still got more than a half a tank, and I just got to bring it on back. I mean, possibly a trailer would have worked fine. I could have got it done in one trip, but I think going through that mud and everything, you know, by getting stuck and, you know, having a winch all the time, it may be faster just by doing it this way. But like I said, if you're going long distance, then the trailer might be something you might want to do. Just my personal opinion. I am curious though. Not that I'm going to take it, but if I say refuel, well, yeah, you can refuel right from the trailer right from here. So I do own that trailer, I guess. But I'm not going to take any fuel out of it. I don't need any. Well, yeah, I'm backtracking on some things I've said. I always said refuel your vehicles whenever you can. But we got a fuel station right here in this map. I could use some, yes, but we can definitely go ahead and deliver these two cement blocks and get back and top off the fuel. I don't want to take fuel of that trailer because who knows, I might need it for something else at some point. Does make me wonder though why we got so many fueling trailers on this map. I think I found 3 scout trailers full of fuel, and that might be the second trailer that we just saw there. I may have another one on this map somewhere. I've seen it somewhere. I don't know if it's got fuel in it or not. Alright, so the first delivery went rather well, but I don't want to get too cocky here and just drive without knowing that any moment here I could bounce the wrong way and turn this over. But it won't be the end of the world because we got the White Western Star or the Tuz to get this upright. Then of course we got the crane where we can pick up our cargo. I don't want to go down this ditch too hard because when I go up the other side the bumper will kick kind of hard and I could damage stuff. I didn't get stuck that time. You know what I'm going to do right here is roll back a little bit. And you've probably already seen it, but we're going to go ahead and take a screenshot. I will say this about the developers of this game, they sure have given us a lot of content since the game came out. I pre-purchased the Season 1 pass, and yeah, I took a lot of time off from the game, but I got so much still to do on the Season 1 pass, let alone the Season 2 pass that came out a while ago. There's some maps I thought I completed, and maybe I did at the time, but I've gone back to some of those maps like, oh, I got a task here. How did I miss that? And then I realized, yeah, they could have added the task here and there. Okay, so we got 2 spots to go to, and actually I probably should get this one. I probably should get this one here, because I'm right here. Of course, you just can't deliver to the quote-unquote front door. They want you to drive out past the outhouse. Alright, there's one. And I'm trying to figure out... Alright, so maybe... go this side. I don't know what a piece of cement's going to do for these houses, but I guess it's a start. Hopefully they're not trying to build a basement. So 1,260 XP and $7,100 cash, which is always nice. Let me go ahead and... You know what? The Royal BM is right here. I probably should bring it back anyways. So where is that lovely little thing? Finders Keepers. Oh, it's right down the road here. So let's just go ahead and tie the winch to it. And we'll tow it on out and bring it right back to the service station. Like I said, we're here anyways. Why bring the Tuz down to tow it back? And the Royal BM should go back for some fuel. And the Tuz got out here no problem. This water is not that deep. At least it wasn't when I came out with the Tuz. We'll try to stick to where the quote-unquote road goes. Oh, deliver covering all fronts. Deliver the fuel carrier trailer to the fuel station. What is that? Where is that the one I went past? It is. All right. Oakley dokley. But since we're here, we're going to go ahead and do this, and then start tracking. Yeah, so the only thing I actually need to do is actually repair it. Now with fuel in there, I'm going to assume if it's in good enough condition to possibly start the engine on it, and it can help me get on out of here. I'm going to back up as close as I can so I can get the winch as close as possible. Alright, put it in low plus. Of course, I can't start the engine because I'm in... Oh, press C to hold next action. There we go. Yep, turn on engine on winch strut. That should help me get out of here, I hope. Now, if I get too low on fuel on the Royal BM, like I said, it's not that big of a deal. We got fuel trailers everywhere. Once we get out of this muddy water, it should be a little bit easier. I don't want to bring in the same tire tracks that I made coming in, because sometimes it just makes it worse. And boy, that vehicle must really, really suck in the mud, because even with that engine on, it's not really helping me out get through here. Come on, Royal BM, just get on solid ground so we could get that car through. Problem is, I can't winch to anything because I'm already winched to the truck behind me. Oh, there we go. Now the Royal BM's getting on some solid ground for about a minute. Alright, let's release the winch. Get the Royal BM Right there. Hopefully this will reach. It does. Okay, while I'm driving, pull it in a little bit closer to me. The reason why I pull it as close as I can, because when I go around corners, I don't want that truck behind me to get wrapped around the tree somehow. That's close enough. Put her into high gear so we can get a little bit more speed out of it. I think I'm going the correct way. I know I said I usually check the map, but I've taken this route a couple times now. Yep, got a turn here. Sounds like that truck behind me's got a bearing that's stuck on the wheel because I can hear it squealing. Let's see, I'm using about 15 liters a minute on the Royal BM, so I got about 3 minutes of fuel left. But the fuel station is right there. This will probably be the case where I think I get to keep it and I'll have to bring it right back to where I had it. I think someone did leave a comment though on last episode of way to check that out, and I kind of forgot, so I apologize for that. First thing is I'll fuel this on up. Nope, reverse. Winch is disconnected, by the way, so let's go ahead and get this out of the way. There may not be a garage here, but I'm sure making one out of it. Alright, turn the engine off. And then we'll change trucks, and we'll go over to this one right here. Alright, that should be definitely close enough. Alright, let's go ahead and repair first of all. The target is that one right there. Repair all. And now let's go ahead and we'll just take the fuel. Nope, gotta change it. Nope. Oh wait, gotta change that. There we go. That'll work. Yep, that's good. Well done. This truck is in working order. We'll make sure to put it to good use. It said finders keepers. Apparently that's not what they meant. That's fine. Okay, let's go ahead. Am I in the zone to go ahead? No, yeah, park and brake. We'll get that. Repair supplies restocked. All right, and while we're here, we'll go ahead and refuel that. And now I'm going to park this way out of the way, because the next task that came up is that fuel carrier trailer. Now the thing is, with the crane on the back of the Royal BM, technically I can't attach the hitch to it. So that is a little bit of a thing. Engine off, please. So probably we're going to try doing this. Hello, Tuz. How are you doing today? Let's fire up the Tuz. And we're going to try to winch it here. Yeah, so this part of the road I'm a little, I don't want to say a little uneasy on. But we'll see what we can do. Oh no, I gotta bring it to this fuel station. Oh, I didn't know there was another fuel station here. Alright, hold the phone. Do I want to do it with a Tuz? Probably. Alright, we'll see how far we can get. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We may not get it there this episode, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how far we can get. If it doesn't work out, then I'll have to... I definitely don't want to do it with the White Western Star. I could probably hook it up the back of that. But with the repair van on it, or whatever you want to call it, it makes it really top heavy. So I would expect I'm going to roll that over at any second. You know what? I think you can do automatic through here, Tuz. So it's kind of weird with all the fueling trailers, but obviously this is a task, so the fueling trailer may disappear when I get it there. Now the question that I would have is, it just says bring the fuel carrier trailer there. It doesn't say it had to be full of fuel, so if I use fuel out of it, I hope that would have been kind of, well, not funny in a way, but if I filled up the Royal BM with it and I brought the trailer there and they're like, the trailer needs to be full of fuel. But being that's a fuel station, I would say there's fuel there, or maybe the fuel station won't be active until they bring the fuel trailer there. I don't know, but it looks like it's going to be fun bringing the trailer down through here. Did not expect to be up here this much this episode. I figured 2 trips when we'd be done. That's one thing this map, or a SnowRunner, will do to you once in a while. You think you got all the tasks taken care of. And then like, oh, there's one here. Oh, there's one there. So the Tuz is kind of a good vehicle to use because 1, it doesn't use that much fuel. 2, well, you got, you know, the roof rack that does carry like 150,000 liters, 150,000 liters. Yeah, 150 liters. But now I'm carrying, well, we'll have a fuel trailer. We'll have tons of fuel behind it. All right, Tuz. Sounds like I said all right, cuz, but it's all right, Tuz. Yeah, so... Alright, so I think the best... Oh, no. No. I thought about going there. I'm like, no, I remember that now. That's not going to work. I mean, it can. This wasn't too bad, but... Boy, to get... I just really want to get there. Alright, first off, maybe we should just... Well, that's a long road no matter which way you think about going about it. How steep is that hill? I don't think I want to be doing that. Alright, I think we can cut across here because we've done that, or I've done that a couple times. So I'm a little nervous about this here, but that's not too bad. I mean, going down around this way and then going all the way through here. And then this road here. Then I have to go up and around. Yeah, I think the best route to do is to head back to here. Let's get it back to the fuel station area here if I can. And then I'll go from there, if I get that far. Which I think we will. Don't think it'll be that much of a problem. Well, see, I just shot myself in the foot for saying I don't think it'll be much of a problem. This is also where I said now we're hauling a trailer. The trailer will bog us down a little bit here and there, but this road wasn't that bad. I'm just worried. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if this tips over too much. I've done that before. You're going to follow me through those trees, right? Yep. Good trailer. That's why it's good to keep the winch very close to you, or the winch short, if possible. And kind of the good thing, I guess, about the winch, instead of actually, hitching up trailer-wise, is if the tanker were to get, where it wants to roll over, and if you're hooked to it, I can't remember, does it actually roll over your car, your vehicle with it? If it's attached trailer-wise? With a winch, it's just going to roll over and then eventually just detach, I think. Just gotta take a little bit easy over that part of the road, wherever it may be. Alright, it's right here. I mean, it's not that bad, it's just rather bouncy. The Tuz is low profile, so I'm not worried about the Tuz. I'm more worried about the trailer rolling over, but that seems to be nice and sturdy-ish. Well, we got out of there a lot quicker than I thought we would. Alright, and then I think we want to cut straight down through here. Oh, that winch is tied to that tongue on the trailer. Seems to be bouncing up and down quite a bit. Alright, so before I go downhill here, where am I cutting across here? So when I get to here, when I cut across to here, correct? And then to here, and then of course we go to here, then to here, and then up the road, Jack, and then I'll just mark the last spot so I know the distance that we need to go. So if we can get it to the woods without getting stuck around trees and such, and hopefully the tanker doesn't roll over, preferably anywhere, but as long as I can get to the woods without it rolling over. Looking at the map, I don't think it actually shows a road going through here, but in a way there is. Somewhere, I think. No one has mentioned, maybe you haven't gotten that far or you just don't know, is there a contract to build some bridges on this map? Usually on maps, they're a task. Hopefully I'm saying those, like right now we're doing a task. Contracts are through the companies. Maybe sometimes we gotta, maybe we'll build a bridge here and make it easier passing, but okay, So the only problem with the Tuz is the water, but I don't think it doesn't look too deep here. And it's not even that muddy, honestly. Ooh, wait a minute. So that's the road, apparently. I don't think I've been up the road this way. So as long as it's nothing too extreme, we should be okay. Actually, we're only 139 meters as the crow, or is it like 165 meters, sorry, as the crow flies to our delivery point. And I'm actually surprised so far that the trailer hasn't tipped over. Ooh, I actually took damage on the Tuz. And we are here. Alright, so that was easier than expected. I'll grab that task in a moment, or is that the task I'm doing? I don't know. Could be. Don't think it's going to be, but it might be. Alright, we'll accept that. So 360 experience. Not a lot of experience for hauling that across. I mean, it wasn't that difficult, but I was expecting somewhere around 600. And yeah, $35.50 for payment. So we're at a fuel station, so I pulled in and didn't repair my Tuz. See if I backed out and pull in because it was set as a task. So it's not repairing the Tuz here, so what is the difference between... And I can't see because that is marked in the way. I just noticed on the gas pump it has a wrench. My guess is this gas pump's not going to have a wrench on it, but I can't see because someone's parked it. Yeah, it just shows a gas pump, so yeah, this is not repair here. Alright, so maybe that's why I've been fooled by that a couple times, because not all fuel stations are full repair. Let me just check the map. Yeah, so there's no wrench on the fuel. Okay. I never noticed that before, but now that I see it, we are good. Do we have all the tasks? There's a contest here, but I think all the tasks that we are aware of are done. And we do have a whole bunch of... we got tons and tons of contracts to do here on the Taimyr Russia Federation map. And I've done a few of them. Let's see here. So that one's... Okay, I just realized that one's locked. Well, all these are locked. I got to complete geo search. So this must be the geo search. Is it just the starting point one I got to do? Triangulation. All right. Hang on a second. Starting point. Oh, so I got to do all of these. I got to really start doing a lot of work for the oil company, it looks like. Oh, wait. Deliver wooden planks and metal beam. Oh, those are pickup points. But the base station is right here. Wooden planks. Okay, so that's the lumberyard. Metal beams are not going to be on this map, are they? I didn't think so. So I think next time we're still going to be quote unquote sort of on the Rift Raft. I was going to say Rift Raft map on the Rift map, but looks like yeah, I can get the lumber here. But where am I going to get the metal beams? I'm going to activate that anyways. Metal beam. So if I go to the map here from the Rift map, we come from the quarry. Does the quarry have... They got lumber. I haven't gone down to the southern part of this map yet. So where do I got to go? Drowned Lands is where the garage is. I can probably get metal beams, let me guess, down here. No, sawmill. Okay. Let me click on metal beams to make sure. No, that's sawmill. So do I have... The only map I haven't gone to is this one right here. Metal beams. I may actually have to look at that. So yeah, deliver wooden planks, which we see a lot of sawmills. Metal beams. I'm either missing it. I'm not quite sure. It does say resupply point, but not metal beams, I don't think. Well, I may have to do some searching around for that. But that is a start I think we got to start doing here to do more and more contracts. We'll get that done. I could just go ahead and do this one here, which is seismic vibrator module required. And I don't have that in any of my vehicles. I'd have to mount that at the garage. And then, let's see. I'll accept this contract as well. And where are we doing this? Not far from the quarry. Not far from the quarry. Well, we're at the quarry. Alright, I'm not sure where that one is either. So, yeah, I guess I'll have to do some research on some of this stuff. It's a search and scan starting point. Not far from the quarry. Well, I'm not seeing it. It's probably there, and I'm probably not clicking on it correctly. Yep, not too sure where that is. But we'll figure it out next episode, I guess. Hopefully I'll figure out next episode. I'm all the way here. Wait a minute. There's a cargo management here. So this is wooden planks. I can get up here as well. I get wooden planks and cargo everywhere up here, but steel beams I'll have to do some research on. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you right here again in SnowRunner. But until then, wait, gotta get my horn. I'm always slowing the horn in SnowRunner. Have a good one.